Montrealers gathered at Place du Canada on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month for a moment of silence to commemorate Remembrance Day. Throughout the week, ceremonies were held across the city to honor the lives of Canada's service members. Mary Bouchard attends the ceremony every year with her family.
Our children were both in the Black Watch as cadets, and then our son stayed in for 10 years in the reserves. So we tried to encourage them to serve the country.
After Sunday's parade, service members returned to the Black Watch Armory for a private celebration. Black Watch SCO Robert Uner says today's ceremonies have an important impact on the service people under his command.
Within the next year, it's the Army region's turn to start deploying soldiers to missions overseas again. Several soldiers from this regiment have volunteered to deploy overseas, and so I certainly encourage them to gain that experience, but of course, that comes with a little bit of trepidation.
While many found comfort in each other's companies, others found solace in spirituality. At the Church of St. Andrew's and St. Paul's, the Black Watch's sanctioned church, a special service was held to commemorate the sacrifices of those who served. Pastor Susan Brazier says the service was organized to symbolically reflect the continuation and support of peace across the world.
We had an elderly man brought up the first wreath, then we had a young soldier bring up the second wreath, and we had a little boy bring up the third wreath. And they stood there, and you just realize everything that is encompassed in our Remembrance Day service is about peace.
For many, this year's Remembrance Day was an important reminder to look back on the past to guide us through an uncertain future. For Concordia News, I'm Lucas Matthew Marsh.